side. Okay. All right, now, well, yeah, and just a little bit higher. Yeah, little easy. And down. There, right there.
Tina,
yeah. Perfect.
Can you hand me the tape, please?
Do you see him yet, Al?
Tina.
Nothing yet.
Tina.
What?
The tape, please.
What for? You're not using tape, are you?
Do you want me to nail it? I could nail it right into the wall. You want me to do that?
No. You should use that tacky stuff, you know, like chewing gum.
What, do you have any?
What, tacky stuff? No, I don't carry that stuff in my purse. I have gum. You want a piece of gum? Okay. Oh, just a little higher, slipping.
Will you give me the tape, please?
Okay. Jeez. Al.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey. Got it.
They're here. Here they come now.
All right. Wait. Here, go. Quick. Get it. Get it. All right, come on, hide. Everybody hide. Get the door.
It's so nice of you all to come here. Welcome and
I hope you're all being here means you're ready to start changing diapers and cleaning a baby spew.
You just love being a father, don't you? Oh, wait just a minute. Where is little Frank and little Lee's Uncle Dylan? Dylan. Could you let me up?
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that?
Because I have to study for finals.
Well, I see how you are. You'd rather take a pile of dusty old books over me.
Come on! We've been together all night and all day.
Very together.
Yes, and I loved every minute of it. But I am so far behind in my schedule. Besides, I wanted to go over to Serenity Springs and take another peek at the twins.
I'm thinking it's time that I move down to Max and Darlene's.
So how we doing, Briggs? Give me the numbers. God, I'm brilliant. I love it. The sun doubles its run, and the banner doesn't even come out. It's like selling beer at a ball game.
Here you are, Mama. It's so beautiful here.
Well, it's your birthday, and I wanted to take you out of St. Anne's for a while and take you someplace special.
This is special.
Good. And you know what? You're going to have lots of presents and a big old cake, and all your friends and family are going to be here to celebrate it with you. But first, I want you to meet someone. Come with me over here. Mama, this is my husband, Todd. Todd,
Take more than 20 minutes.
I want you to meet my mother, Addie Kramer.
Hey, Addie.
Come in, everybody, please. Just come on in and sit down if you can find a seat, please. Right, just come on in. You all know, of course, that the 60th anniversary edition of the banner never hit the streets.
Mrs. Carpenter, we're not going to make it at all today?
Nope, I'm afraid not. But that's not even the bad news. The really bad news is that it's going to take about a week to fix the presses.
And that's with the repair crews working round the clock.
Oh, honey, that's including golden time, platinum time, hope diamond time. There's not enough overtime in the world to speed up these repairs.
We're shut down for a week.
Yeah, Clint was hoping he could find a web press as a backup, but I don't think so.
Was that the deal with Hargood? I heard it fell through.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you all that despite the bad news, keep on top of everything. You know, make sure that you're all sharp and ready because we could get started up any day. And that's really all there is to say. And thank you all for your hard work.
And don't get discouraged, folks, because my dad is out there right now scrounging up presses, even as we speak. He knows everybody in the business. He will get the banner back on the street, and soon.
Perfectly all right. I'm sorry. Vicky, I have to see you.
Mrs. Carpenter, I told her this is a very important meeting.
I have to see you, Vicky.
right now.
Well, Dylan wasn't around when I got up this morning. In fact, I didn't hear him come home last night.
Oh, she's so perfect. Oh. You know how everyone talks about her perfect little hands or her perfect little feet? I can't get over her perfect little fingernails.
Oh. Do me a favor, Tina. Don't put any nail polish on his nails, okay?
Oh, we will. Just give me about 2 weeks. We'll have little Leslie Diana's nails all painted up. Now, I want you to tell me everything that happened up at the lodge, right from the moment I dropped Luna off. Talk about exciting.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you. I'll show you some excitement.
What?
Dad, can I show the babies a room now?
Not right now. I'm getting ready to chew Tina out.
Honey?
I think Al's right. We might need to take them and put them down for a nap.
Tell you what, folks, why don't we get out of here and let the home get used to their new family here in their own home?
Well, thank you so much, Cordero, for that suggestion once you heard them all out, huh?
Okay, good idea. Come on, folks. Come on. I'd like to check out this room now. Why don't you show us?
Andy, what are you doing for dinner later? Do you have plans?
Actually, I was going to meet up with Kevin for dinner after he got off the banner, so I didn't...
Wait a minute. Kevin? My Kevin? My nephew Kevin?
Yeah?
I didn't know you two knew each other that well. Are you two an item?
An item? Well, I don't know. We were just going to celebrate the anniversary edition of the banner, but since the banner's not coming out, I don't know what we're going to celebrate. Or what kind of mood Kevin's going to be in.
Listen, Dorian. I don't know what you think is going on here, but let me enlighten you. We're trying to run a newspaper.
Well, since I know the banner won't be published today, I know everybody has a little time on their hands, including your mother.
How can I phrase this, Dorian? Does get out do the trick?
Kevin, it's all right, Kevin. Really, it's okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks again. And please, please keep up all the hard work. Thank you so much. Cheryl, I know you did your best. I know, but don't worry. I'll take care of it now.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mom, you already have more than enough to deal with. You don't have to... why open yourself up to a bunch of hassles with Dorian?
You know, I think it would be far less stressful for me to hear her out now than to have to put up with her barging in every single day until I do talk to her. Really, Kevin. Now, I know you have a dinner date with Andy, so go on and enjoy yourself. And please do tell her again how sorry I am that I had to cancel the barbecue last night. I'll be fine. All right. Good night. How dare you show up here at the banner?
What a convincing display of family love and loyalty and devotion. Really, if they only knew. And you're much better at it than Jean was.
You know, Dorian, you keep forgetting we're not supposed to be seen together.
I don't think anyone present thought that this was a social call.
So what? I'm still going to have to come up with some explanation for why you're here, because everyone's going to want to know.
You're going to be stunning. Especially after your Academy Award-winning performance yesterday.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, I'm sure you were quite convincing when you acted horrified that the presses here weren't working. You want to destroy Victor's legacy. What better place to start than his newspaper? You caused it, didn't you? You made sure that the presses would not roll on the 60th anniversary issue of the banner. You sabotaged your own newspaper.
Mother, come
Relax, Blair. She's just scared.
But
No big deal.
Todd, Mother, come here. It's all right. Just relax. I want you to say hi to Todd. He's your new son-in-law. Hello.
You know, we are going to have the best time celebrating together.
Happy birthday, Addie.
Thank you. You know, the rest of the family should be here. We'll really get this party rolling.
Sorry, I'm not going to be able to make that.
What?
Look, I got to get I got to look at the advertising for tomorrow's edition of the Sun. Something I
Todd,
got to take care of. I'll get back as soon as I can.
you said that you would be here for the party.
I will be back as soon as I can. That's all.
Blair, did I make Todd angry? Oh, no, Mama, no, you didn't. You didn't upset Todd. He just has to get to work. That's all. He'll be back. Okay? Here, tell you what, let's go have a seat over here. There, you look so pretty. But when he does get back, Mama, maybe you should be extra, extra nice to Todd.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I was just thinking, you know, when the baby comes along, it would be nice if you maybe could move in with all three of us.
I'll try. But I don't think I like him, Blair. I think he's mean. I think he's like Asa.
Oh, Mama, no, he's nothing like Asa, really.
I think you should be careful with him, Blair.
I don't see why I had to come to this party. I don't even know crazy old Aunt Addie.
Nice talk.
Kelly, you're going to like Addie. And besides, she may tell you some things about your mother's childhood that you want to know. Who says I want
Let's
to...
just make the best of this opportunity, shall we?
Come on, she's a really good source. She is your mother's sister. Duh.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Aunt Addie, happy birthday! I would like you to... Melinda! I haven't seen you in such a long time.
One Life to Live, brought to you.
I mean, the way I figure, Max and Darlene, they're going to need all the room they can get now with the twins, so... And now, don't get me wrong, either, because it's not that I don't want to watch or help out or any of that stuff.
Well, have you started looking? Or do you even know where you want to live?
Well, I was thinking about maybe around Angel Square area.
Angel Square?
Yeah, I heard in East Landry you can get apartments for pretty cheap. And, well, you go across the river and you can get twice the size for half the money. So, and also, I mean, the only paying job I got's working at bartender at Rhodey's, so scrape by with all the pennies that I can get.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why?
You are not moving to Angel Square because it's cheaper.
Oh, I'm not.
No, you're not. I mean, you can tell anybody what you want, but I think I know the real reason.
Oh, you do, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
I was there last night, remember? When Christian Vega told us to go back where we belonged. He said that the problems down in Angel Square had nothing to do with us and that we couldn't help solve them because we didn't live there.
I guess it did kind of hit a nerve.
Yeah, now you want to live there?
Marty, we can't just act like we're helping out. I mean, if I'm going to start this community center and start it up right, I've got to get the respect of the people in the community. And I think that takes being part of that community. All right?
I guess you're right. Well, can I help you look?
Sure you can. Hey.
What?
You know, when I was talking about moving out of Max and Darlene's, you wouldn't have happened to thought that I was talking about moving in here now, did you?
No,
huh?
I wasn't worried about that.
Sure you weren't. Well, let me tell you something. Nothing is going to happen until it's the right time. Because we're not going to rush anything. Never. All right? Mm-hmm. And maybe one day we'll decide to do something like that. But until then,
No, Mom. Here, come on, Kelly. No, this is not Melinda. This is Kelly. This is Melinda's daughter, your niece, Mama.
I see.
Good.
I do see.
Ed, you look exactly like Melinda. Only with different hair. She was just about exactly your age when I last saw her.
You okay, Kelly?
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to meet you, Aunt Addie. Yes. Blair, I haven't had a birthday party in so many, many years. Not since Dory and Melinda and I were little girls together in a great big house, just like this one.
Oh, good, Mama.
Thank you so much for my birthday party.
Well done.
Hi, hope I'm not too late.
David, where is Dorian? She is with you, isn't she?
She'll be here later. Hi, Cassie, Andrew.
Later? I mean, it's not like I can keep Mother away from St. Anne's forever. Who are you? Oh, this is Dorian's new husband, David Vickers. David Vickers, this is my mother, Addie Kramer, your sister-in-law.
Hi.
Blair, he's so handsome.
It's nice to meet you.
And so young. Dorian isn't young. Oh, David, excuse me, Mama. David, where is Dorian? We're kind of on borrowed time here from St. Anne's.
I thought she'd be here already. Some small matter, I think, that she had to take care of.
I sure hope that in the midst of committing this tiny little act of terrorism, you didn't plant my fingerprints all over the place. Admit it. You did it.
Well, of course I did it. But you're right, you know, this was just a little act of guerrilla warfare. The first small step toward blowing up everything Victor Lord left behind.
Great. Destroy the banner. Wipe Victor's memory right off the map. I'll even help you do it. But you have to give me Irene Manning's diary.
Boy, you really cannot get your brain around simple things, can you? You stay in line. You don't need the diary.
I'm not so sure about that. You certainly seem strong. But one of the other alters might just push you aside. Jean or Tommy or whoever else. The last time that happened, I was left in Victor's horrendous secret room to starve to death.
Yeah, I know, but it's not going to happen.
And worst of all, Vicky herself may come back. And if she knows where that diary is, then she'll use it. And she'll start making sure that I end up back on death row.
Dorian, you don't have to worry. I'm not going anywhere.
How do I know that for a fact?
Well, you don't. You just have to take my word for it.
Who are you to give your word? You are just one of the alters. I'm sorry. Tori, even if you stay around forever, and I hope that you will, you see, I am still trapped in this miserable, macabre marriage to David. If you give me the diary, I can destroy it and be free.
Do I have to call security, or are you going to leave on your own?
Am I talking to myself here?
I wish. Look, Dorian, I'm not going to give you the diary. That's it. There's nothing to discuss, nothing to negotiate. Now, out.
Tori.
I'm not kidding. Get out. But you heard me. Out, 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 out. Goodbye, Dorian. So nice to see you. Out. And stay out.
So we're gonna go meet them afterwards, or what are we gonna do?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sounds good.
Yeah, so far anyway. Max and Luna must be upstairs with the twin.
Oh, is that a bad sign?
Oh, not for us.
we just put Frank and Leslie down.
Yeah, now for real quiet. Maybe we'll have some peace and quiet.
So, how was the trip home? They all right?
Hi, guys. Hey, why, did you have a bad night last night?
Night? Well, no, what is night?
Oh, honey, that's when it's dark outside and the babies are crying.
Oh, well, then it mustn't be night now because our beautiful babies are so... were.
Well, that's little Leslie.
Oh.
Maybe she'll quiet herself down. Oh, Lord, she's gonna wake up her brother. Oh, mercy.
Hope it's not like
No,
this all the time.
You stay here. Come on, partner. Let's go see what this ruckus is about, huh? We'll go fix this up. You think earmuffs would help?
Why don't I go along and help? Give you at least one break.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey. So, everything was okay on the way home, huh? Went good?
Yeah. So, what's happening between you and Marty?
I'm sure Mother will be here soon.
Well, Cassie, I just hate opening presents without Dorian here. Where is she?
It's fine. Addie's having a great time without her.
This is from Cassie and me.
Oh. Yes, we thought with the warmer weather that you could use a new one.
So, David, I am sorry I haven't been able to see more of you and Aunt Dorian.
Yeah?
Yeah, but Cassie still seems pretty peeved at your wife, and I don't think we'll be meeting at too many family get-togethers.
Yes, we will. Landview's a small town. Believe me.
Well, to tell you the truth, I was sort of hoping that we could spend a little bit more time together. You, me, Aunt Dorian. I mean, we are family, and we need to stick together. In fact, I was also kind of hoping that you could put in a good word with Dorian for me about moving in with you guys.
I don't think there are enough good words to make Dorian do
David,
that.
You can't imagine what a drag it is to live with Cassie and Andrew. And you and Aunt Dorian live in that huge palace of yours. I mean, come on.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. You're going to have to bring this up with Dorian.
Yeah, but Dorian isn't here.
Look, Kelly, I'm not going to get in the middle of a family squabble, okay?
Charlie, the banner's not going to be out of commission forever. We need a real screaming headline for tomorrow, or we're going to lose all the reader interest we got from that Angel Square stuff. No. You stick to police corruption, cops selling guns to gangs, Angel Square going down the toilet, that kind of stuff. Well, I don't care. You look until you find a story. You know where to reach me. Come in. Beat it, sis. This is my place of business, and you and I, we have nothing to say to one another.
On the contrary, bro, I have a great deal to say to you.
When Ryan gets an ill...
What do you want? Say it and then get out of here.
Fine, I can be blunt. I don't happen to think that our so-called accident at the Banner was an accident at all.
Really? I heard there was a short and there was some kind of a fire.
Or maybe you started a fire while you were there busy raiding our staff.
Ooh, that's pathetic, Vicky. I'm surprised at you. That's low, even for you.
Oh, come on. Who had more to gain than you from our presses being shut down?
Look, I'm not even going to talk about this with you. I am doing a great job with the Sun. I don't care about the Banner. You know what? I don't think anybody else does either. Just this morning, the numbers for the Sun jumped way up.
Yeah, that's only because the Banner didn't hit the streets.
Well, the timing on that was lucky. But that's all it was. Lucky.
Oh, boy. You really are Victor Lord's son. It's like history replaying itself. Before Father earned his reputation as a legitimate journalist, he would have done anything. Anything at all, just to sell a paper.
Really? Like what, for example?
Mama, here, why don't you open your last presents here?
There are more?
Yes. Excuse me. David, darling, were you coming to look for me? I'm sorry I'm late. There. Still angry at me? Hmm?
You guys, listen, I'm not very hungry. I'll catch you later.
Tina, wait a minute. Wait. I better go see if she's gonna be okay.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Excuse me.
Welcome to the party, Dorian.
Thank you, darling. Happy birthday, Agatha.
Thank you, Dory.
Cassie?
Mother?
I'm glad you came to my party, Dory.
I am too. And look, I brought a present from my sister.
Well, I just saw Tina and Cord headed the wrong way.
Well, Cord will be back, but Tina's out of here.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
Yeah. Well, it all started when Dorian arrived, and she gave David some pretty gruesome displays of affection. Speaking of gruesome displays of affection...
What?
Hi, Kev.
Oh. I'm sorry. Hi, Andy Harris.
Oh, I guess Tina's not the only one having a bad day, huh?
Oh, I'm okay.
Don't tell me you're not upset about the banner.
Okay, I'm not upset. Well, I was just especially because we left this huge gaping hole on all the newsstands for the sun to come along and fill it. That's what really burns me up.
Yeah, well, this burns me, too. Check it out. This is totally unfounded and totally untrue. If Todd were here, I would give him some police action that he'd never forget.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Mrs. Manning is not too worried about all the lies he's printing about the LPD either.
Mother, here is another little extra present. They're just samples now, but I'm hoping by the time this baby is born that Melodor's fall line will be out.
But Blair, you said there's no baby. You said you made it up.
Honey, I can understand you wanting a place of your own and all that, but I do want you to know that you're always welcome here.
Well, I appreciate that, darling.
But if you think back, that wasn't my question.
What question?
I asked you about you and Marty.
Oh, now, did you ask me a question about me and Marty? I don't remember you asking me a question about me and Marty.
Uh-huh. See, when I think back, what I remember is, you and Marty left the hospital before Max and the twins and I did, and it seems to me that he and I came home today and, before you and Marty did. So I guess what my question is, what were you doing last night, sailor?
Nothing.
Are you happy with Marty?
Well, do I look happy?
I'm happy for you, too.
I'm happy for you.
You know, I think so much of the both of you, and y'all been through such tough times.
Yeah, well, I don't want to speak for Marty, but...
But you're doing okay?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah? And you put that witch of an ex-wife behind you, honey?
Yeah, you know what? I think I actually have now.
Boy, change one diaper and A #1 son is AWOL, like a bat out of hell.
Oh, boy. Well, it seems awful quiet in here, so... Yeah, well, we got them both back to sleep. Oh, well, you are a miracle worker, let me tell you.
Think we could actually get 20 minutes of time with grown-ups?
I can see where you'd be thankful for that.
Yeah, looks like we all have a lot to be thankful for these days.
No.
Boys, this is exactly like Victor Lord. He would use any pumped-up theatrics he could to get people to plunk down a quarter for his newspaper, and he was proud of it.
You got to get people's attention to get them to buy the paper.
That's exactly what he would have said.
So what kind of gimmicks did Victor go for?
Oh, anything at all. If he could, he would make use of some sort of lurid local scandal. If he couldn't, he'd use a publicity gimmick. He had his own version of a lottery. He'd put a winning number somewhere in one copy of the paper every day, and whoever bought that particular copy got some sort of a cash prize. I don't know. Of course, nowadays, the Banner doesn't resort to such cheap tactics. Nowadays, people buy the Banner for the news.
You know, I don't really have time for Big Daddy's lessons from beyond the grave. You can leave now. I've got a paper I've got to run. So do you. Oh, that's right. Yours broke down. Briggs, it's me. Look, I got a great idea. Something like a lottery kind of thing.
Mama, you're confused. She's confused.
How could she be confused about something like a baby? You're either pregnant or you're not.
She's thinking about Asa, when I was married to Asa. It's a long story. I'll tell you about it some other time. Come here, Mother, please. I'm sorry. I know you told me not to say anything unless I was sure, and I said something, and I'm so sorry. Mama. I don't feel good, Blair.
Mama, it's okay. All right, it's okay. Just, here's a soda.
You want me to take you outside and maybe get some cold air? Is that good?
Okay.
Fresh air. All right. We'll be right back. Excuse us, Kathy. So, Cassie, how is my little grandson?
Mother, excuse me, I need to talk to her. Andrew, we don't want to keep her too long for babysitter.
Can I talk to you for a second? What was that disgusting kiss all about when you first came in here? You know, you almost cost me Tina.
What a loss.
Look, don't get sarcastic. I've been telling her that I'm getting divorced, and then you saunter in here and you start groping me. What's that going to do for my credibility?
What credibility? David, I have told you, stay away from Tina.
I don't take orders from you.
Let's not start. Not here, not now, okay? Here's the bottom line for you. We are going to have to stay married.
How long are we going to have to stay married?
I don't know. There are a few things
I know. There's all those loose ends that you need to tie up. Well, listen to this. The only loose end that I'm concerned about is you. Whatever you do, Dorian, I will find a way to divorce you. Count on it.
Okay, I think we're ready to go.
Right. Well, actually, I'm supposed to meet Jessica here in a little while. We're going to the movies. That's why you let me drive here in that junker, remember?
Right. Okay, I'm sorry, but please, don't call it a junker. I love the car, all right? It's a piece of history.
Just don't forget the curfew. So, looks like we're all that's left. Now that I have some time to kill before Jessica Buchanan gets here, I thought this would be a good time. You know, for us to get acquainted. Oh? Yeah. I have a favor to ask you.
Go, Mama. I'm sorry, Blair. Mama, it is all right, okay? Look, what I told you was just between the two of us about my plan to fake a pregnancy, but it doesn't matter anymore, besides, because I am pregnant. I think you told me that. Yes, Mama, I did. And it is Todd's baby. It's Todd's baby, and I'm very, very happy about that, all right? I'm sorry. I get confused. I don't know why I get confused. Mom, it's all right. It's all right. Just don't think about it, okay? But I don't understand things. I don't understand why I don't understand things. Oh, Mama. I'm sorry, Blair. I spilled my new dress. Mama, it's all right. Look, sweetie, it's just a dress. But you bought it for me. Mama, Looky, I will buy you plenty of dresses. It's all right. I've ruined it. I've ruined everything. No, Mama, no, you don't. You make everything so wonderful for me. Do you know that? Look, I'll just go get a cold rag and we'll clean this up. I'll fix it. You can clean it? Yes, Mama, I can fix it. You just wait right here. I'll be right back. It's gonna be all right. It's right here.
Yeah. Clint? Oh, hi. You sound really chipper. Another press? They can handle the whole run of the banner? Are you sure? Oh. So the paper will come out tomorrow. Oh, my goodness, you're such a lifesaver. Yes, it's definitely time for a celebration. Why don't you come to my office? Well, whenever you can get here, I'll be waiting. Bye. You overachieving cowpoke. All my hard work and this lousy paper's back in business? Maybe it's time I tipped that cowboy right out of his saddle.
So I thought with things the way they are at the rectory that maybe I could move in with you and...
Kelly, darling, I would really love to hear all about your life in Landview, but I really do have to run.
You're worried about Addie, aren't you?
Addie. Yes, as a matter of fact, I am. I'm terribly upset about my sister.
Yeah, well, I guess I wasn't really prepared for what she'd be like. She's sort of like a little kid. I mean, saying all that stuff to Blair. But, you know, kids will say anything. You can't keep secrets.
Don't hurt me! I'm not gonna hurt you. Listen to me. I won't let anybody hurt you. Shh. I'll protect you. You're a very, very good girl. What's your name, sweetheart? He calls me princess. Yes, that's right. Kids will say just about anything.
Addie, hey, come on, what's wrong?
I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't think there's anything for you to be sorry about.
I spilled a drink on my dress, and I feel bad for Blair because she tried so hard to make a nice party for me, and I ruined it.
Oh, come on. Hey, I don't think you ruined anything. Hey, listen, I heard it was your birthday. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to come by St. Anne's. I'd like to bring you a birthday present, a very special birthday present.
If you want to give me a present, make it up with Blair. I don't like her husband. I want her to be with you.
Listen, Addie. Blair wants to be with Todd. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about that.
But she doesn't. Cord, you don't understand. Blair doesn't love Todd. She loves you.